Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. This game is not suitable for children. Yeah, I pretty much know that. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. So yes, a lot of people have been requesting me to play this game, and I don't know what's gonna be so bad with it. A lot of people said this was psychological horror, and I'm not good with psychological horror, so this is gonna disturb me like a lot. So let's start. Please enter my name. Alright, Apple, there we go. Hey! Hey, what? I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today? But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting on high school, we should oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Saria catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Apple. That's so mean! Yeah, I know that's mean, Sayori. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. What is this supposed to mean? I guess you don't have it in you to be mean after if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. Hey, Tom Tom. This is my cat, by the way. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Apple, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. No, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of the many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I don't want to listen to you. I just want to go on with my day. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's pretty much me. Uh-huh. I was talking about I'm worried that you would learn how to socialize or have any other skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Aw, that's so sweet. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought you'd become a NEET in a few years because you're not used to getting a real world. What? You trust me, right? You don't make me keep worrying about you. Are you saying I'm a shut-in? What? I'll look at a few clubs that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me to try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why don't I let my... Okay, why can't I read? Why do I let myself get lectured by such carefree girl? I don't know. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relevant to here. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want to ease her mind in at least a little bit. Even if it does exaggerate everything inside her head. Geez, that's a long cutscene. The school day is as ordinary as ever, but it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking at an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sanari wants me to check out some of these clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start off with the anime club. Hello? Why do they keep, like, what are they, teleporting out of nowhere? Are they Slenderman? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I am the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me as if it's going to make you lit for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going into your club. That is so mean. I am such a douche. Meanie. Sayori is a vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show any interest after one being proposed to the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Then who's the president? That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Wait, I can't even read her name. Natsuki. I'll say that. Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make any promises you can't keep. I can't tell if I can't even say these. Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's just coming to Asa plan all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll come to your stupid club. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! Okay, we're already here for some reason. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I sold my soul to a little anime girl who looked really adorable, and she threatened me with cupcakes. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to the third year at classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Okay, you have huge breasts. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Hey, you're a bit sexist. Hey, Apple, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Oh god. Let's have Chris Hansen in the room, please. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. I hope I'm not staring at her breasts. Sorry. Natsuki. Humph? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me... she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuki. You can just ignore her and she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then she turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smallest in the club. Don't say things like that! Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have more of a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right! It's great to see you again, Apple. Monica smiles sweetly. Okay. We do know each other, well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Am I gonna have a crush on her? Hello. Basically completely out of my league. Aw, damn, what a huge shot down. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Apple. We made rooms for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Jeez, you have an attitude. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Ooh, I could always go for some tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walked over the corner to the room, where Natsuki grabbed a wrapped tray and Yuri opened the closet. Still feeling awake, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray for a dozen fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Aw, that's cute. The whispers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! This is cute! How is this supposed to be psychological horror? I had no idea you had so good at baking, Natsuki. you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri walks with her mouth already managed to get icing on her face. I mean, there's still images, so a little visual aid would probably be a little better. I turn the cupcakes around my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like Oh, is he a sundering? I've heard this somewhere before. Maybe I have. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayuri said. Well, maybe. But not for, you dummy. Oh yeah, she is a sunder, or whatever they're called. Alright. I gave one to Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carries a tea salt. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapots and the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't read, so I can't really answer that. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, is she really? That's not. Insulted? Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea as reading might be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles into herself in relief. Monica raises an elbow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Well, I was bribed for cupcakes, and I was possessed by the cute anime girls. I was afraid of this question. Sometimes it tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Yeah. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri made me really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You can probably be a board member of your major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand here of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicly and how it prepares for the events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encouraged others into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Yeah, that's probably me in Discord. You could put it that way. Put what that way? Not many people are interested in putting all the effort starting into a brand new, especially when it's something that you grab your attention, like literature. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I could agree with that. You have worked hard to convince people that you had fun and worthwhile. But it makes the school events like the festival that's much more important. I'm confident that we all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone's enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to just find these three. Maybe that's why they were so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Apple, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I have read these past few years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga! I muttered quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking even after Yuri said some, I don't want to read. You can't make me read. I hate reading. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup in her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship hands them the amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign word of equally impressive. Why am I mispronouncing this? This is such easy reading. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since that moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up, and she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't that amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off for a loop? Oh my god, my throat hurts, holy shit, this is so much reading. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But a story that makes me feel that another world, then I could really put that down. Have you ever read Outlast? No, that's a video game, not a book. I play too many video games. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, it's just... Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. What? I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Are they about me? I hope they're not. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. That's the truest form of writing, is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable around to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay! I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that I have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other, strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Apple? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. They're always smiling at me. They're just a simple, image. Hold up. There's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back at the original topic of me joining a club. Now bluntly come forth of what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this. Oh shit! I just threw that out there. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have the other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh no, why are you not joining the club? You're a horrible person. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Apple, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-hand decision when it's like this? That is, if I'm writing, is the price I needed to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lightened up. Yay! I'm so happy! Sayuri wrapped her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. You really just came here for cupcakes. I would be so super pissed. Then let's make it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember today's assignment. Write a poem on bring the next meeting so we could all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Apple, I look forward to seeing you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class of Star Monica with a mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Apple, since we're already here, do you want me to walk home together? That's right, so Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Yeah, sure, might as well. Yay! Well, with that, the 2 of us depart for the classroom and make our way home. The whole way we mind wanders back and forth, girls. So Yuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica will be happy spending it in our literature club. Perhaps I'll change once I get closer to these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make up most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that's the start with the poem tonight. Holy crap, okay. Time to write a poem. Pick words of your favorite club member. Wait. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen when whoever likes your poem the most. Friends. Determination. Fireflies. Lipstick. What? Why'd I pick that? Daydream. Alone. What? I'm just picking random words? Are you kidding me? Misfortune. Uncontrollable. Captive. Kitty. Dazzle. Intellectual. Contamination. Why is that a word? What the hell? Whistle. Passion. Valentine. Philosophy. Fireworks. Agonizing. Unrestrained. Oh, I finished. Okay. I just had to pick random words. Ugh. Okay, well, it's already been 20 minutes on this, so I might as well just save this for now. If you guys are enjoying this, let me know. If you guys want to see more of this, I can continue on with the story and see how these beautiful anime girls would like to see this weird poem that I just produced with random words I generated. Okay, whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I'll see you guys next time.